Good morning, everybody. Well, I guess it's afternoon. So today my daughter McKenna is going to teach us how to make crepes, which is one of our favorite breakfast foods and very simple to make. And we've been experimenting with crepes over the last couple of days. You can make them as a dessert. You can make them as a breakfast food. We've put eggs, we've put bacon, fruit, different types of sauces. So they are a pretty handy little thing, and they actually are quite easy to make. So what we need to make crepes, McKenna, can you tell us what we need to make crepes?
Well, first we need to wash our hands.
Right, we need to wash our hands. So Mac washing her single hand, the best of her ability. Big day Wednesday, Mac looks to go to see if she gets her cast cut off this week. Okay, so successful hand washing.
Okay, so what you're gonna put in your crepe is 2 large eggs. Do that first and then beat them.
Okay, so we have our hand mixer with a whisk attachment, so you want to whip the eggs. So 2 eggs, you want to crack those in, Mac?
Yep. No, let's take that one out. Then you're going to take your shells and put them in a bowl. Grab the next egg. Oh, whoopsies. Oh no, I kind of messed this one up.
Okay, just make sure there's no shells in it. So Mac's using a very age-old technique of getting shells out, using an alternate shell to get shells out.
Yep.
They attract each other. So there's our 2 eggs. Now Mac, because she got raw egg on her hand, will be washing her hand again. So we have our 2 eggs. We have our dry ingredients, which is 1 cup of, again, because of our dietary requirements, a gluten-free baking mix, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and then we have in our measuring cup, we have 3/4 cup milk, 1/2 cup of water, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then you add 3 tablespoons of butter. So we're gonna whisk our eggs together.
Those are whisked there.
Yeah.
And then...
So now once you whisk your eggs, you basically can put it all into the bowl. So what we normally do is we'll add our dry ingredients.
Yeah.
Pour that in.
Just sugar and flour again.
Yeah.
And you could use any flour, really.
Then you add your wet.
Which is water, milk, and vanilla.
And our 3 tablespoons of butter, melted butter. It is 3, right, Mac? Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, it's 3. So
1.
It's a little difficult to get it in.
2.
Could I try
Yeah,
pour it in?
there.
There's not enough to do that.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, whoopsies! I made a bit of a mess.
That's okay. Messy is learning.
There's no wet towel.
That's okay. We'll come.
Okay, so now we whisk this together.
Yeah, for about a minute on medium. So we whisk it together. You want the batter to be smooth, have a smooth consistency. Starting to look very good. I think we're good, Mac. Okay, so there's our batter. Now, we do not have the luxury of a very fancy crepe pan. If you do, great. what we use is just a simple frying pan. So we have an already heated up frying pan, medium heat. So the recipe requires that it recommends a 1/4 cup measure.
So 1/4.
So 1/4 cup of batter into the frying pan and using a swirling motion. So McKenna
I'm going to demonstrate.
will demonstrate what we do to make crepes.
That's good enough, I think.
Yep. So we're going to dump that in. We're going to take our frying pan, pick it up, and we're going to swirl it around. Try and cover the bottom. Perfect. Nice thin layer. And then you let that cook for about a minute. So you can notice on the edges, you can see the crepe cooking. And then this recipe recommends that you flip the crepe over and cook it for 30 to 40 seconds on the other side. But yeah, that's simple, basic crepes. They're delicious. And like I said, you can put pretty much anything you want in them. You can have them for breakfast. You can have them for lunch. You can have them for dessert. But yeah, that's our basic crepe recipe. Thank you very much, McKenna.
Bye.